He ran the red light. His fault, not theirs. That contract shouldn't goddamn matter. Make a rap song about me? Oh my god. Like, well, sorry, sir, we can't fix your piece of shit metal truck. And depending on what the fuck he said, then no.
Okay. Here's the first question for you. I'm going to ask a series of questions. They're going to be different potential current events.
Okay.
And you just give your opinions on it. Sean P. Diddy Combs is facing federal charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, and transporting to engage in prostitution at his world-famous house parties. He's denied all charges and has been denied bail. Video shows him beating his ex-girlfriend, who he has since paid off to avoid a trial. Now hundreds of accusers are coming forward and saying that Diddy abused them as well. P. Diddy's lawyer issued a statement saying that Diddy was disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution, and he believes P. Diddy is innocent of all charges. Are these charges a case of trying to take down a famous celebrity, or is he guilty? And if he is guilty, does this mean that other people that have attended Diddy's world-famous parties are also guilty for seeing this type of behavior and doing nothing about it?
Since this is the first time I'm, hearing about this, I would honestly say they're both probably guilty.
Him and anyone that just attended his parties.
Yeah, who are they?
Well, that's Leonardo DiCaprio. Lots of famous people have attended his parties. Now,
guilty for sure.
Oh, why do you say his guilty for sure?
It's Leonardo DiCaprio. Come on. The dude's slightly insane.
So you think Diddy's guilty of all these charges?
Is he denying any of it?
He's denying all of it.
No, well, of course he is. So it's just another classic he said, she said, they said, everybody else said scenario.
Maybe. There could be more proof. His house was raided by the feds, and they took evidence, including 1,000 bottles of lube.
Oh, then he's guilty.
He's guilty. Now, what about if you were to attend? Puff Daddy gives you an invitation to one of his world-famous parties. You go to it, and then you see this freak-off behavior where people are being paid to have sex in front of other people.
Well, then I ain't doing it, because I would rather take this down.
You're going to take down the P. Diddy ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's he going to do? Stop me? No, better yet, what is he going to do? Make a rap song about me? Oh my god.
Would you,
he gives a shit.
If he did that, would you come back with a rap song back at him?
If I could rap, for sure I would. I feel like all rich people eventually do this kind of stuff.
Okay. Ready for the next topic?
Yeah, sure.
Iran launched over 180 ballistic missiles at Israel in retaliation for the killings of leaders of its allies Hezbollah and Hamas, who claim Israel is violating human rights of Palestinians. The United States helped intercept several of these missiles before they hit, but some of them slipped through and hit military targets. Israel has vowed to respond to the attack, with Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu saying, "Iran made a big mistake. This escalation has heightened fears of an all-out war in the region. Should the United States help Israel in its military operations? If so, to what extent?"
No, we shouldn't. We need to stay the hell out of it. They've been fighting for years. Years. The biggest issue with this all is we want to get involved. I understand. The thing is, we don't need to. I don't care if it is all scale out war. You know what all scale out war it's gonna be?
What?
It's gonna be towards themselves. I'm not saying I'm not worried about it, but us getting involved is just going to make it worse. We got involved with the Russian and Ukraine war. Look at how well that's gone. Look at where all the money has gone. I mean, come on.
So if a country like, for example, Russia wants to invade Ukraine, should we just stay out of it? And if they start taking over the world bit by bit, not doing anything until it gets to us?
I'm not necessarily saying that. I don't know, maybe when we're directly threatened. At the same time, they're having a war with somebody else. They just directly go, okay, well, screw everybody else. We're going straight for the U.S.
Well, now here's a monkey wrench in it. There have been some members of Hezbollah and Hamas that has said that U.S. is a target because the U.S. is helping Israel.
Yep. Let it be a target.
Let the U.S. be a target?
All it's going to cause is more pain for themselves.
Okay, so you're not worried about it.
Not at this moment.
Okay.
Are you? Why are you? No, why are you? You. Not because of everybody else suffering. I get that. I understand that. But why are you worried? What is you worrying going to do? It's not going to do anything.
Okay.
The biggest question is whether we get involved or don't get involved. Eventually, it all just comes back around to, hey, we just want to show our fucking power off that we don't really have anymore.
All right, ready for the next topic?
Mm-hmm.
A couple was seriously injured in an Uber crash when their Uber driver ran a red light and collided with another vehicle. However, a recent court ruling has blocked the couple from suing Uber because of the fine print in their terms of service. The court found that the couple and her minor daughter, who is under 18, has agreed to the terms of service on Uber Eats that says that if something bad happens, that they cannot sue and instead must go through a private arbitration instead of a lawsuit. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, first of all, that's a ton of bullshit. Second of all, Uber Eats. Well, that's the one where they bring it to you, not you be in their goddamn car.
Right. So the couple never accepted the terms of service of Uber. Someone else got them the Uber ride. But they found, well, look, your daughter accepted an Uber Eats and she accepted the terms of service. Therefore, this couple, you guys can't sue.
Whether they're actually the same or not, same contract or whatever, that has no meaning in court. So just because her underage daughter accepted a food delivery, whatever, that is liable for every single Uber contract out there. It's stupid. That they should be able to fucking sue. Like, your car, your driver, you fucked up. Something happened that your driver should have been able to stop.
Yeah.
To other... Not sure exactly what happened there, because that just looks like a shit ton of damage.
Well, apparently their Uber ran a red light and hit the vehicle and another vehicle.
Oh, okay. So... So is that stating that, oh, hey, I ran a red light because I was in a hurry to get to work, or you were in a hurry to get to work, or we were both in a hurry to get to somewhere, or across the whole frickin' United States of people running goddamn red lights, that should count? We should be okay with that? He ran the red light.
Yeah.
His fault, not theirs. that contract shouldn't goddamn matter. Fucking bullshit.
Getting you fired up on some of these.
It's bullshit, is what it is.
Okay, next topic. Social media and digital campaigns are really important in reaching voters and shaping public opinion. The government has tried to stop misinformation from spreading on social media by contacting social media companies and telling them about stories that they would like them to strike. However, some of the stories that were brought up to be hidden ended up being true, like embarrassing information on Hunter Biden's laptop. Should the government be allowed to try to remove information from social media that it claims is misinformation? If so, how would be the best way to do it?
I mean, is it misinformation? That's the important part. Is it misinformation? Or is it some of it's misinformation, but then when it comes to, let's say, Biden's son, and since he's in office currently, yeah, that we want to take it down because we don't want to be embarrassed any further.
Now, what about if
Or
there's
if
something that really isn't true? Like someone says, for example, there's someone building machines to control the weather, and and every natural disaster is actually a weapon of war. Should something like that be allowed to be taken down?
something like that should just not even be said. Whether you want to believe it or not, that's fine on you.
But at the same
Whether
time, you can't prove that that's not true.
whether you can prove it's not true or not, you also can't prove it's true.
Now, what if by some unrealistic miracle they prove that that was true and they tried to take that down? What should happen to the people in government who honestly thought that that was some bullshit, but then found out there's some crazy thing that makes it true? What should happen when they get it wrong?
I mean, that's circumstance. That's just something that needs to be dealt with. And if it is true, then, well, there we go.
Now, this could actually impact you. Because, for example, what if the government gets really upset about the myths of Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster and orders all media to be taken down from them? Now, I know that you're kind of skeptical in the government's belief that those creatures aren't real.
Yeah, I'm very skeptical.
So, should they have the power to take that down because they honestly don't think that it's true?
Yes and no. That's just whether it is true or not. The whole Bigfoot, Loch Ness monster. Let's see, aliens, El Chupacabra, and any other cryptid thing that I can't think to mention right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's not affecting the government. It's not hurting them. It's not proving anything is wrong. Now, on the off chance that, let's say, the whole machine weather thing is real, then maybe that is something the government's trying to hide. Who knows? If it is, oh well. If it isn't, then the person who posted it should just take it down and leave it at that. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Well, some people think that you should be able to post anything, whether it's true or not.
What if somebody posted about you that you were a hermaphrodite? Would you be okay with that? Would you be okay with that? If it hurts your feelings, then maybe they shouldn't have posted it. If it doesn't matter to you and you really don't care, then
So you're saying any post that hurts someone's feelings should be taken down.
posts that hurt people's feelings, posts that just aren't true without fact or anything like that, shouldn't even be posted in the first place.
So if the Steelers beat the Ravens and someone says, Steelers rule, Ravens suck, if someone Ravens fan says, that hurt my feelings, they should pull it down and it should be banned.
I get you're trying to get a laugh out of this, but as if the person who posted it made it in a joking manner, then fine. But if they truly were like, well, our team's so much fucking better than yours, and if you want to fucking prove your team's better than mine, why don't we go have a fucking duke it out in the parking lot?
That should be a
Then,
banned post.
yes.
Next item. Gaming streamer Dr. Disrespect was banned from Twitch for sending inappropriate messages to a minor. Dr. Disrespect has since admitted to have sending inappropriate messages to a minor, but says there were no real intentions behind the messages. Should Dr. Disrespect still have an audience streaming online gaming footage?
No, he should be in jail.
So any messages that anyone that is an adult should never send anything to someone.
That depends on the goddamn message. If you're sending something to your child, then sure, fine. But if it's a grown man like this guy, sending it to, let's say, a 16-year-old, 15-year-old girl, and depending on what the fuck he said, then no. Whether he meant anything or not, he did it. He knew the person was a minor. He knew he probably shouldn't have done it. Well, maybe he didn't. Who knows? But he shouldn't have done it.
All right, last question. In 2019, Elon Musk unveiled a prototype for an all-electric truck called the Cybertruck. Like many prototypes, it had a wild design. Unlike other prototypes, the production model, released nearly 5 years later, looks just like the wild prototype. Some people like the truck due to its design, speed, and gas savings since it's all electric. Some people hate it because of its over-the-top design, eccentric owner of the company, lack of off-road performance, stainless steel body, and mechanical flaws. What's your opinion of the Cybertruck?
It's ugly as fuck. Yeah, it's ugly. It is ugly.
Now, what is your opinion of the electric part of it?
You know, I'm really tired of everybody being like, oh, you never have to pay for gas. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that with it. Okay, cool, but you do realize that in the long run, whether you're paying for gas or not, let's say something breaks on that puppy. Where are you taking it to?
The Tesla dealership? Oh wait, there aren't any dealerships for Tesla.
Yeah. So, probably means you're gonna have to trash it and then buy a new one. So you're just spending, what? Well, how much do you think that thing is? What? Probably over $2,000?
No, I think it's a little more than $2,000.
I said over. So you're just wasting money that way by buying a new one because A, there's no dealerships. B, let's say it does break down or something does break on it and you take it to, let's say, I don't know, any other auto parts place around here. They're going to look at you, laugh, and be like, well, sorry, sir, we can't fix your piece of shit metal truck. Bye.
Damn.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
Those Teslas, I don't care whether they look sleek, whether they look like a awkward pyramid. Very awkward pyramid.
They are bulletproof, though.
Oh, I don't know. Buckshot will probably go through it. How about the cop killer bullet? That'll go through it for sure. So yeah, whether it's bulletproof or not means nothing. Can't get it fixed at a dealership. There aren't any dealerships for those things. So yeah, you're out of luck. The battery stops taking a charge. Oh, you're screwed. Gotta go buy a new car. I get it. Some people like the fact that they don't have to run around on gas all the time. I understand that, but I'm sorry, in the long run, it's not going to matter. Your car is just going to be basically a showpiece if it doesn't blow up and explode, or catch on fire, or melt.
Those were all the questions I had. So, what did you think about the questions? Were they as hard as you thought?
No, they were all stupid. Oh, they were easy, but keeping my cool, calm demeanor was not. He ran the red light. His fault, not theirs. That contract shouldn't goddamn matter. Make a rap song about me? Oh my god. Like, well, sorry, sir, we can't fix your piece of shit metal truck. And depending on what the fuck he said, then no. Yeah, they were good, fair questions, but they were all designed to make me mad.